Hello. I was gone for but a week, and so much stuff happened. So what's up? It turns out the Mormon Church is a giant hedge fund. After hiding away tens of billions of dollars in over a dozen shell companies, the SEC was like, hey Mormons, what you doing? But it's okay, because now they're being fined a few $1 million. Which is a fair fine for how much money was being hidden. It's really cool when a religious organization hoards money. That makes sense. Jesus would have an incredible investment portfolio. Hey, so the Dilbert guy sucks, but we knew that, but he still sucks. So like, if you're not already aware, the guy who makes the Dilbert cartoons is a piece of garbage. And anyway, among the garbage that he's done very recently, he did some very loud garbage where he was very explicitly racist. You know, like the kind of racist that passes the bar for the general media to be like, oh, that's racism, because he said black people directly. Anyway, so he did a big racist and is now being dropped by a bunch of newspapers, but not to miss out on any opportunity to jump in and also be a jackass, Elon Musk chimed in and defended him. Something woke mind virus. You would think that by now, like, they would have come up with a better term for all of this. Like, start saying that these woke lefties are highly caffeinated, right? Like, woke, it's like a thing that affects your mind. Come up with anything else. I shouldn't have to do your homework for you. Come on. Former US President Jimmy Carter is in hospice care, which is a very strange thing to announce, kind of like objectively, just saying like, hey, he's just, we're waiting for him to die. But yeah, he's in hospice care. I like that he built houses. That seems good. I mean, of like the living former presidents, he seems not totally shitty. For whatever reason, Facebook is copying Twitter's poorly done homework. Facebook and Meta at large will now be selling Meta verified accounts in which they will independently verify that you are who you say you are. This is essentially digital extortion. First, they require that you use your real name to use their services, and then they're like, if you don't pay us money, who knows who would impersonate you? This is a reminder that you do not need to use your real name on the internet, and you never did need to. But instead, these companies worked together to make a brand new norm in which everybody says, this is who I am, and here's all my information. Please advertise to me. Anyway, it's mostly bizarre because they're copying the Twitter verified thing essentially by selling a subscription account with a check mark, but like, that's not working for Twitter. Anyway, speaking of Twitter and that not working for Twitter, Twitter is laying off more employees, including the person who is in charge of that subscription service. And rubber banding right back, Meta is doing another round of layoffs because they just got done essentially forging a bunch of poor performance reviews, and they're probably just gonna blame that. Oh my God, so much stuff happened. I can't cover all of it. I'm gonna have to just skip stuff. I'm sorry. But you know, rapid fire. Ohio cannot catch a break. There was an explosion in some metal factory in Ohio. Like, someone check in on them. If you have AirPods Max in New York City, maybe don't wear them for a bit because people are just snatching them off your heads. Spotify is doing an AI DJ because nothing is sacred anymore. The Fed is working to make it a bit harder to get Oxycontin, Vicodin, and Adderall and stuff like that through telehealth. So if you want those drugs, you're gonna have to go see a doctor in real life, which, I mean, that's too much pressure. The Supreme Court is actively looking into the Biden student debt relief stuff thing. There's not really any news there yet that's worth talking about, but that's currently going on. You're gonna see a bunch of headlines and drama around like various Supreme Court justices who had student loans and blah, blah. None of that matters. The only thing that matters with this story is their decision. Everything else is just reminding you that politicians are hypocrites. And finally, Google is asking their employees to share desks because they just don't have the resources, you know? Never mind their $1 trillion market cap. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode of Stuff Keeps Happening. Go to stuffkeepshappening.online for sources and bonus content and more. My name is Endeavorance. Thank you for listening. Take care and be well.